Hello everybody, hope you're doing alright. Oh, we've got a great video today. Yeah, we've got a video for my vampire fans out there. I know I've got thousands of vampires all over the world out there, so this video is for them. But it ain't just for vampire fans. It's for all my subscribers and viewers and new viewers. If you're new and you've caught this video and you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and press that like button so the channel can grow and grow and grow. I hope you're doing all right. Have you got it, your pot of tea? Because it's going to be a long video, this one. Well, where I am now is crazy. It's all fun and entertainment on my channel. Where I am now is I'm staying here for a good few months, so maybe a good 6 months, a full year, 12 months, I don't know. But I've been invited Transylvania Dracula's Castle. Oh yeah, Dracula's Castle. Uh, crazy. This is a card, and this is, see that carriage there, all that dark, and it was horrible and misty. I could hear wolves in, in background in forest going, ooh, when I went up way. And they took my luggage and that, and this guy, a really strange guy, I think he had two big sharp fangs at the side and all, the driver, and they took me to the castle. So I'm staying at the castle because I've been invited. We've been that famous. They said, you're going to, Angel your granddad, spend a good few months at Transylvania Dracula's castle. And can you just see it in that background? That's the back of the castle. In the yard, some houses and cottages and that, where people stay, and where I am staying in one of them rooms there. That's the butler. We'll be meeting that butler in the not too distant future. He's a vampire. He wasn't a vampire at first, but he is a vampire now. So we'll be meeting him in the near future. Oh, isn't this great, eh? If you're into vampires, well, you don't even have to be into vampires, but some great cards coming up and great messages. And don't forget, like I say, you don't have to be into vampires if you're not a vampire fan, but still take the cards from, I think we've got 6 today, 6, because we've got 6 members of the vampire family, and we're going to have messages from the vampire family. And I think this is a picture, graveyard at bottom of the castle, and that's the castle I'm staying in at front. Can you see it lightning and moon there at night? I think he's one of vampires what works. I think he's the gardener, and he looks after the graveyard. Oh, crazy. I'm going to need another pot of tea in a minute. I've just been having a walk round graveyard, looking at all old gravestones. Oh, they go back centuries. Crazy, yeah. So we got some cards coming up, so wonder what the vampire family's got for you today, yeah. And also I'm going to review 2 vampire DVD films. Oh, there's all sorts on this channel. It's all fun and entertainment, remember that. I just want to show you a picture. Oh, I'm bending down. I know if you see everything reversed, this camera is as ancient as Dracula. It's as ancient as Dracula, this film. I'm making a right mess. This camera, I've been in a sentence, I can't do a thing about it. Not a thing about it. And it's all reverse and backwards way around, and my viewers and subscribers and new viewers will know by now. This here, can you see it? Don't know whether the camera's getting in it. It's a coffin, and these men broke into it in Romania, and I'm going to read it. It's a book I've got. There it is. It's always backwards way around of the vampires. And what it says in Romania, it says in the 10th and 17th century, bit of information here for your vampire fans, in the 10th and 17th I'll say it again, sorry about that, my vampire fans and subscribers and new subscribers. In the 10th and the 17th century of the Eastern Europe was rife with mist of blood-drinking vampires. These horrific corpse later become to know as the vampires. All these corpses what were found in Romania and Slovakia at the time believed in them. They believed that there were vampires in them days, and they opened coffins and the stake. It says the stake the bodies to prevent rising the vampires at night, and that's what they're doing there, opening that coffin and going about to stake the vampire. Yeah, that's a vampire book I've got. That's back of it. Lovely vampire book. Oh yeah, I've been a vampire fan for many years. Many years. Love vampire films, don't you? The Christopher Lee ones. Hammer horror ones. Oh, they were brilliant. Brilliant vampire movies. Right, before we get on with cards, a couple of films here. Here's one film I really love. You must check it out. Try and get it from somewhere. HMV or even Amazon. It's called Twins of Evil. It's backwards way around like I just said, and I keep repeating myself. It's a 15, and it's a really good film, really one of my favourite vampires. And that's the back of the video. Twins of Evil, if you can get hold of it. I just see who's in it. What writing's that small, I can't even see who's in it. But I think Peter Cushing's in this one. Yeah, Peter Cushing's in that one, Twins of Evil. Plays a good part. I think he's a vampire hunter in it, and his two daughters become vampires. Just watch that, really good. Twins of Evil. And other film, you must know this one. One of the top vampire movies, and still is to this day. Tom Cruise in it, and Brad Pitt. Interview with the Vampire. That's the front of it, and that's the back of it. Really good vampire film. Gotta watch it if you haven't seen that. You've got to see that film. Really good. So you've got reviews, haven't you? And that. We'll get on with some cards. Our first vampire from the vampire family, where I'm staying. I've got a room upstairs on the first floor, and I've been told to lock my door because I said, Grandad, we don't want to turn you into a vampire and bite your neck at night. He says, wear a cross at night when you're sleeping and lock your door and windows and have some garlic at top of your bed. So that's what I'm doing. That's what they told me, the vampire clan says, and you'll leave and have a good holiday without going with marks on your neck and that, yeah. And if you want to know who's looking after the farm, Miss Mutton's looking after the farm, and the farm manager, we've got a farm manager, Bill End is called, Bill End, Bill End I think he's called, and the cowman is helping her out, so everybody's mucking in while I'm away from the farm and the cottage in Scotland. They're all mucking in, and Miss Mutton's going to be really looking after the animals and that in Scotland while I have an holiday in Transylvania in the castle here with vampire family. Isn't that good? Right, our first card today, and it's from our first, just a minute, they even have a clock in here. Yeah, the same as what I have in Scotland, in my little cottage. They have the same clock. It's strange. Just a minute. Oh, beautiful sound. Sorry about that, my viewers and subscribers and your viewers, but they've got the same clock what I have got in my little farm in Scotland. Yeah, this vampire family, it's in the living room. Where crazy. Our first card is Daughter of Skulls. What message have we got if you pick number one? There's 6 cards. There's 6 members of the vampire family here, and this is Daughter of Skulls. She's looking after me, by the way, on first floor. She brings me meals and that and breakfast in the morning. I understand she's a cleaner. Oh, she does everything, this young vampire. She really does. She's really good. I get on with her, daughter of schools. She's really a good vampire. Right, our first message. Now, these cards I got today are unusual cards, and I thought I had to get them. It's this here. Words are backwards way around. But there's only a few cards, about 36 I think. The vampire affirmation cards. We're going to use messages today from these cards. And that's the back of the card. And the message from Daughter of Schools is, it's all mysterious and dark and spooky, these cards. You might not understand them and all, but we'll get the message for you, don't worry. And this is guidance. I'm bending forward so I can see the card. I am grateful for the support and guidance. Yeah, what the vampire is saying is, be grateful for all your support. In the spirit world, you've got support from guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides. Lots of support there, you know, in the spirit world. So you've got lots of guidances. So don't forget to call on them, even the loved one what's passed over, and also thank them. Guidance, good in there from Daughter of Schools. Our next vampire family is the Empress. She's one of the main bosses, the Empress, and her husband's coming up in a minute, the Emperor. And the message from the Empress is this card. We can see part of castle at back there, our castle there. We've got the vampire, I think he's the gardener again. And this is protect. Yeah, call on Archangel Michael if you've got any negative vibes, or you think you've been attacked by vampires or the occult or anything negative. Always call on Archangel Michael for protection, and don't forget to thank your Archangel Michael. This is protect against vampires. So that's another good one, isn't it? You like my t-shirt? It's backwards way around. I love vampires, which you should know by now. I'm a vampire fan. Right, we'll get the main boss up of the vampire family. I just bend forward to make sure. Yeah, it's the Emperor. He's the main boss of the family. What message have we got? This is number 3 card. And we've got boundaries. Young vampire there in grounds. What does this say? I'll bend forward. I respect the boundaries of others. Yeah, what I'm getting here is respect others' boundaries, what they have, you know, always respect other people. And then there shouldn't be no fallouts and conflict. Respect what they do, respect what they believe in. If they don't believe in the same religion as you or same belief as you, they might believe in little green men coming down here on earth. It's all about respect people's boundaries. It's another good one, eh? Some good cards. And our 4th one, I think it is the 4th of 6, yeah, 4th one. And we've got the priest. I'll just bend forward. We've got the priestess, one of the daughters of the family. What message have we got from the priestess? We've got these. I'm saying these, we've got this. And it's urges. Yep, urges. What I'm getting here is stop all bad habits, stop them bad urges of bad overeating, over drinking, smoking, using laughing gas, drugs, drinking and driving, antisocial behaviour. Try and stop them urges. Gotta be good, gotta be good. Great. Right, our next two are vampires. Wasn't vampires, they're not from the vampire clan, but the class as the vampire family now, because they came vampires. But they came to work here as maids and they didn't know it. It's a bit like me, I was invited. And these two young ladies was invited, crazy, was invited to the castle in Transylvania. And they were bit at night by one of the daughters. They aren't telling me which one it was, but they were bit at night on the neck a few times and they became vampires. So we'll have one out from all the decks. I'm mixing the cards today. You can do that. You can mix cards. And this is one of the maids who has become a vampire. And it's take off your mask. I think I did a video with this card, take off your mask. And I'm going with message with this one, take off your mask. So if you're hiding behind something and you're not too sure, and you're quiet and introvert and shy, take off that mask and let yourself go, get to the party, start shouting out and singing, take off that mask. Anyhow, this young lady we've got message, who was a maid and still is a maid, and was bit him on the neck at night by one of the daughters of the family of the vampire clan. And her message today, oh, isn't this great, eh? Got supernatural, yes. Take everything, you know, like all, you've got to be like-minded people for stuff like this, yeah. And don't take everything serious, you know. But spiritual things do happen and there is supernatural things out there. And just start, if you don't believe in it, start to look into supernatural things. And I'll just leave you with that one for that message. Our final vampire from the vampire family, which what I made, and we use this in another video, and it's called the Inner Child, she's called. The Inner Child. And she was a maid also, came to the castle, and one night she got bit by one of the vampire daughters, yes, on her neck at night. So I'm going to have to be careful. I really am. Right, what message? This is the final message. Dark and mystery in it. Oh, that looks like the chapel looks like part at chapel. It's been ruined over the years, but they've got a chapel in the vampire castle that looks like part of it. And this message is, let's have a look, go forward. Identity. Yeah, know your identity, know who you are, what you want, where you're going, and stand strong in all your beliefs. Don't let anybody put you down or lower you. You are special. We're all special. Know your identity. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget, you don't have to be a vampire to take these messages, these 6 messages. Keep smiling, keep safe, and we're going to have some more messages from the vampire family. But I'm here, I'll be doing other messages from angels, goddesses, from our loved ones, our spirit guides. I'll be having messages from running water. It won't be just all vampires. But this video is especially for vampire fans. This was featured today. This is one of the daughters of the vampire family called Daughter of Skulls. Catch you later. Bye. Don't forget, keep smiling, keep safe. Definitely keep safe. Lock your windows and your doors. Bolt your doors. Lock your windows. Don't open them and don't invite. If you see a stranger on the door and he looks a bit like a gothic or a vampire or something and you think he might be a vampire, don't let him in because they've got to be invited in. Don't let them in. Keep them vampires out. Bye.